tag somebody to come in. I think that it will help. This is not just for grown-ups. It will help those of you who are in college, especially those who are going to college, because our challenge has been, going to such a big and freedom space and sometimes balance it well. So guess what? As you go, it's not everybody you can have a relationship with. So how can we make ourselves attractive, in our life, in our career, and whatever we do? Remember, this is your life. God is going to bless you through people. God is going to bless you through groups. God is going to expose you to destiny helpers that is going to take you to next level, that is going to show you a room that, if it's by yourself, that doors are not going to be open for you. So how can you position yourself so you are attractive to people? And the first point that I want us to look at, you have to be a little bit a mystery. You don't want for everybody to think that they can access your life anytime they want to. You're always available. Your friends call you in the morning and you jump in. You haven't planned your day. You haven't done anything. So you are always available. People think that they can just call you and you drop everything that you are doing. No, if you want to be attractive to people and building a good and a wonderful relationship, you have to develop just being a little bit mystery here. Video, tag somebody to come in. I think that it will help. This is not just for grown-ups. It will help those of you who are in college, especially those who are going to college, because our challenge has been, going to such a big and freedom space and sometimes they don't balance it well. So guess what? As you go, it's not everybody you can have a relationship with. So how can we make ourselves attractive, in our life, in our career, and whatever we do? Remember, this is your life. God is going to bless you through people. God is going to bless you through groups. God is going to expose you to destiny helpers that is going to take you to next level, that is going to show you a room that, if it's by yourself, that doors are not going to be open for you. So how can you position yourself so you are attractive to people? And the first point that I want us to look at, you have to be a little bit a mystery. You don't want for everybody to think that they can access your life anytime they want to. You're always available. Your friends call you in the morning and you jump in. You haven't planned your day. You haven't done anything. So you are always available. People think that they can just call you and you drop everything that you are doing. No, if you want to be attractive to people and building a good and a wonderful relationship, you have to develop just being a little bit mystery here. So, hello, my Facebook family. Thank you so much for joining me today. Another Tuesday of learning, influencing, encouraging each other. You know, sometimes you think that I'm the only person that is talking, but I'm learning from you too, because sometimes your questions even help me to go back and listen to the show again, make sure that I answer it. I think last week, somebody asked a question when we spoke about the scent, you know, you smelling good. And she was saying that sometimes everybody sensitivity to smell is different. So I think I put it out there, like at the end of the day, whatever you are doing, you have to be the first one to know whether it's good or bad. So when we talk about you smelling good, you know whether you are smelling good or not. And you will know it by the investment you are putting, you know, in your smell. What are you using? You know, are you using cheap smell, or you are using, you know, smells that is comfortable to you and also not too offensive? Because at the end of the day, if you like it so much, but your friends, your environment, people around you, where you go, everybody is, you know, holding their nose, then what is the sense of it being so good to you, but then it's pushing people out? Because we are talking about relationship and how to attract, you know, good people your way by what you do. Okay, so if it's on that point, you know, trying to influence people and get people on your side, then it can't be just you liking a scent that is offensive to everybody. There must be a balance. Of course, it's not everybody that will like your smell, but it has to be something you are comfortable with, and at least most people too are comfortable with. So that's what I put out there. But thank you so much for joining me. Please, let's spend a couple of minutes to share the video. For some reason, people have been asking, are you doing the show? Because I'm not seeing the show on Facebook. For all of us, our shock and the news that is out there is Facebook have stopped giving notice when people are alive. I mean, this thing is somewhere last year, though they don't give. They used to let you know, hey, Woman of Influence is on, but they stopped that, I think last year or even 2 years ago. So now you have to follow me to be able to see the videos. So those of you who haven't liked Woman of Influence page, of course, when I'm here, you won't see it. So please, 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 just like the Woman of Influence page so that when we are on, you'll be able to watch it and share our videos. We thank those who have been sharing. You know, when we say share the video, it's not just forwarding the video. Sharing the video is we are sharing it on your page. Because if you share the video, I will get to know you share it. Because it will, the notice will say that somebody share your video. And most of the times, people press share, but it's not on your page. So I don't know your understanding when we say share your video. Share the video means that put it on your page. And the reason is your friends will get to know, because your friends are not my friends on Facebook. So your friends too will get to know that we are on here. So it will help us to reach more people for Jesus Christ. It's part of evangelism, okay? So thank you once again. Thank you so, so much. I'm excited for today's show We are just going to finish what we started last week. We couldn't finish. We have a lot of questions here. We couldn't get into it. And some of the points too, we couldn't get into it. So please, once again, share the video, and thank you so much for all your help and all of you that have shared. As I said, share it on your page. So it means that you put it on your page. And when you do that, I will see it. Last week, I think I saw Sister Wendy sharing it. Because when you share it, I will see it. So if I'm not seeing it on the page, it means that you didn't share it. Maybe you forwarded it. It's two different things. Forwarding it and sharing it on your page is two different things. So please do that, and it will help all of us to get the news out there. So thank you so much. I am excited to also announce that Woman of Influence Global is doing a roundtable chat with me on Saturday the 14th, this month, the 14th, at 4 in the evening. That actually will be the first of multiple and wonderful things that we are going to do as Woman of Influence Global. Somebody will ask, what's the difference between Woman of Influence and Woman of Influence Global? So if you have followed us, we have been Unstoppable Woman of Influence for 10 good years. We celebrate our 10th year last year, November, and it was wonderful. Moving forward, God is a God that, change things and make things better. Moving forward, there's a lot of things God is laying on our heart to do, as Woman of Influence. And it's not just going to be once a year, just gathering women that are working for God to thank them for all that they do. Moving forward, we are touching a lot of areas that we haven't really touched. Of course, globally, we have our charity that we take care of the orphans. We have widows that we set them up for business. We have children that we take to school. We have pastors that we support them to do the work of God. So globally, we are doing all that. We are just not in Africa. We are in Jamaica. We are in Asia. We are in India. So we are doing that. But we just want to trust God and take it to the next level. Okay? And also add the youth and the young adults, into it. What can we do? Talks that will help them to know who they are in Christ, give them the confidence. We are also going to talk about some, I call it, uncomfortable conversation. There are some things we need to talk about, especially when it comes to church. But it's very, very uncomfortable to use the platform of the church to talk about. So that is what we are going to be talking about. So on the 14th of this month, I have wonderful pastor's wife that are going to join me on this round table, and we are talking about who is the pastor's wife. We are going to go deep, their personal life, how they manage, ministry, married to a man of God. It's very hard. I always say that we have Bible school for the pastors to go to Bible school and learn how to be a pastor. But there's no school for pastor's wife to learn how to be a pastor's wife. So how do you carry yourself? The expectation of church members, the expectation, of the community, the expectation of everything. How do you handle all that? Balancing, your husband work, being your husband at home, and when you come to church, being, your pastor. How do you manage all that with the children and everything? So that is what we are going to discuss on the 14th of this month. And it's going to be, we have Pastor Nana, we have Abby, then we have Pastor O. So they are all joining me on round table. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be very, very nice. I'm excited, about that. I'm excited about that. So thank you so much. Thank you, Sister Julie, for joining. Thank you, Wendy, for joining. Thank you so much. Sister Dana, thank you. Thank you. And thank you so much. Yeah, so you see the pictures being Pastor O with that big smile. She's going to be here with us. They are just not pastor's wife. They are also pastors in their own right. So it's going to be a very, very wonderful discussion. I can't wait to have that. Okay, so please join us. Yes, that's Pastor O picture there. Then Pastor Nanatu is going to be here. And then Lady Abby too is going to be here. So it's going to be a very wonderful show. So you don't want to miss it. And please, if there is any thing that you want us to discuss and we haven't touched it, please let us know. Let us know, and we will trust God and be able to touch it. So please, if there is any topic that you think it will help us to discuss and we haven't been able to discuss it, please bring us to our notice, inbox us, and we will trust God to touch on it. So last week we started how to get people attracted to you, how to get people attracted to you. And somebody will ask, I don't need to be attracted to people. Guess what? You need that, because the blessing of God to your life come through people to you. God does not drop blessing anywhere. Okay? And if God wants to bless you, he blesses you with good people. And that's why if the devil wants to distract you, he distracts you with people. So you guess what? God wants to bless you, it's people. The devil wants to distract you, it's people. So your ability to know who is who in your life is a big, big, big opportunity for you to know. So how can we be able to attract people to us? We mentioned about just being a little bit mysterious. You can't be available every day. You are everywhere. Anybody can just pull you here and there. You know, you are available for everything. You can't be available for everything. You have to make sure that you are available for important things, not for everything. Okay? Then the second point we talk about just being a little bit less, available. It's the same. Just make sure that the things are important to you. That people that are going to add value to your life are people that you have to create time for. Because guess what? Nobody have time. Time I created. So if you want to, if somebody is important to you, then you want to make sure that you create time for them. The third point was being confident. If you don't have confidence in yourself, nobody can help you. Lack of confidence will make you make a lot of relationship mistakes because you think you are not good enough. You think you can't bring anything to that relationship. So you cheapen yourself. No. For us to hold good relationship, we have to have confidence in our own self. Then the fourth one was to dress well. Which, when we say dress well, people think that it have to be, expensive clothing and all that. Most of the time, it depends on how you put on and how you carry yourself. Remember, the dress is not wearing you. You are wearing the dress. So how you put it on is very, very important. Not how much it is, it's how you put it on. Somebody can just put a dress on and somebody will put the same dress on, but the way they will fix it together, you will know that it's different. I always tell my daughters, I don't know why they wear like hoodies or some jackets every day. Every day you are wearing the same thing. You know, I think we have summer, we have winter, and we have fall. Why do you wear the same thing? Summer, I see you are wearing the same thing. Winter, you are wearing the same thing. Fall, you are wearing the same thing. Why? You know, so it's how you put the things on. That's the important thing. Then the fifth one was the smell. That somebody asked a question about the smell. You have to smell good. You cannot go enter a place and everybody is holding, you know, their nose. You have to smell good. And you see, sometimes church people, we don't put details on those things. You know, I know you have to be holy. I know you are holy sister. I know you're a church sister. But that does not mean you have to smell. You know, you have to put details on those things. It's very, very important. Then I think the sixth one is where we ended. Your body language. Your body language. When you enter a room, it's not pride. When you enter a space, it's not pride. But you have to feel that you are the most important person in there. If you see it that way, you will know that everybody around you too is very, very important. Okay? So today we are going to start from the 7th point. But we are going to take a break right now. And when we come, we are going to talk about how can you be attractive, attract people to you. And we are going to the 7th point. Let's take a break. Thank you.
Hands of Grace Outreach is dedicated to changing the lives of orphans, women, widows, and children by showing the love of Christ. With your continued support, we've been able to provide numerous shipments of food, clothing, goods, and finances to those in need while strengthening the kingdom of God. As we strive to help alleviate human suffering and improve the quality of life, we are in constant need of your generous contributions to help give hope and a future to so many. Our projects and reach has grew tremendously over the past few years by the grace of God. Just recently finishing the completion of a community bathroom in a remote village in West Africa. And we are so grateful that there is so much more to be done. The pastors that we support in remote villages are always in need to help those in their community while continuing the work of God. Consider partnering with Hands of Grace today as we continue to make an impact in the lives of God's people. No amount is too small, because what may seem small to you is big to someone else. To donate or make a contribution, visit our website at www.handsofgraces.com. That's www.handsofgraces.com.
Oh, thank you so much for joining. Please continue to share the video, and thank you so much. And the ad that was just played was for Hands of Grace. So Hands of Grace is the mission that we are able to sponsor widows, you know, to have small business. I think one of the things that God have helped me to do with my partners, you know, Sister Julie is watching. She's one of our partners for Hands of Grace. Sister Dana is watching. She's one of the partners of Hands of Grace. One of the things God have helped us to do, you know, is to set these widows up for small businesses. I think it's one of the fulfilling mission I've ever put my hand in. When I go back home and I see these widows with their small businesses, that they are able to feed their children, they are able to take care of themselves, clothe themselves, you know, take their children to school, have food every night on their table. It's the best thing. It's the best thing. that we are doing. So those of you who are donating to Hands of Grace every month, those of you who are, giving, please never think that your money is going wasted. Your money is doing wonders in people's life. I have the pastors, in the rural areas that every month we send them some money so that they can stay at the village and work. Then we help their children going to school. We help their wives with businesses and everything. So we are doing a lot. This October, we are going back to Africa, Ghana, to do another crusade. And everything that we are going to give to the people, the food, the clothing, everything will come through Hands of Grace. So thank you so, so much for your support. We don't take it for granted at all. I'm very, very grateful that we are able to do it. And one of the things God told me when I started this Hands of Grace, I remember one Christmas, I sent everything in my account. And I told God, I have sent everything in my account to people that I never know, to people that are not my family, and me, myself. I don't even have anything for Christmas. You know what God told me? God says that it's me who is going to pay you. And God told me, if you take care of the poor, you can never be poor. And that statement, I have lived to witness it. There is no way we can take care of the poor and remain poor, because you cannot be at the same level with the people that you are taking care of. So those of you who are helping these poor people, remember that you can never be poor, and your descendants will come and they will also not be poor, because God owes you. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing that we can all put our hands in. So point seven today. How can we get people attracted to us? We are at point 7. And guess what? Don't sell yourself so easily to people. Don't sell. God bless you, Bishop Samuel. God bless you so much, Papa. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you too. You see, you cannot sell yourself easily. You cannot sell yourself so easily to people. Let them make effort to win you, because people don't value the things which get easy. Let me read it again, because this is a very good point. Sometimes I see this in single ladies. It says that don't sell yourself so easily to the people. Let them make effort to win you, because people don't value the things which they get easy. If you are a single lady and you are throwing yourself on a guy who is not making any effort in that relationship, you are cheapening yourself. Don't sell yourself easy. They think they can call you anytime and you drop everything that you are doing and come and play a wife duty. Come and do laundry for them. Come and clean for them. You are just throwing yourself. And this guy is not making any effort. Not making any effort in the relationship. When it comes to your birthday, they even forget it. They are not contributing anything to the relationship. You have to do everything. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. Building a relationship does not mean you have to sell yourself short. You are important. Whatever you bring to the table is very, very important. And this cuts across everywhere. It cuts across when you are doing business. You don't want your customers to think that you are the cheapest, thing. Sometimes when you're in ministry, you don't want people to think that when somebody drop, is not available to preach, that's when they can get you to go and replace them. No. You cannot sell yourself so easily. You have to be, gold is precious. gold is precious. You know why? Because you have to dig to find gold. You cannot, I was born in a gold town. You understand? But guess what? You can't find gold lying around. You have to go deep. I remember I used to work at Ashanti Goldfields. And when the miners describe the deep earth they have to go to be able to find the gold, I worked there for a while and I never wanted to go down, down, underground. I never wanted to go because when they described it, it was so scary. Why did they have to go deep, deep, deep to find gold? Because gold is precious. You are a precious child of God. You are a precious jewel of God. Why do you want to sell yourself cheap? Because, you are in love and there's no return. You say you love this guy, if they love you, they will also return. The same effort you are putting in, they will also put the effort in. So don't sell yourself cheap. Don't sell yourself cheap, as a business person. Never sell yourself cheap. Don't sell yourself cheap in ministry that everybody think that, if people reject appointment, that's when they want to come to you. No. So don't sell yourself easily. People don't value things they get easy. So let your relationship, as you are trying to attract people, let people know that you know exactly who you are, you know your value, you know what you bring on the table. So relationship is not one way. Okay? Relationship is not one way. It's not one way. All right, let's take some questions that we have here. Relationship is not one way. It have to be two ways. Okay, we have a question here. Tell me about a time when barriers was crossed in a relationship and how do you address it? Tell me about a time when a barrier was crossed in a relationship and how do you address it? This is what I am even talking about. This is what I'm talking about, okay? The topic is how can we attract people to us? So you have to know your barriers and what you have put there. And when somebody cross it, when somebody don't respect your time, when somebody doesn't respect what you bring on the table, when somebody don't respect your values, like me personally, I have my values. And I think most of my friends know. Okay? If we have to do lunch and I have to do something, for ministry or something, all those things come first. Everything about God comes first in my life. Everything about God comes first in my life. If you don't value my passion, my zeal for the things of God, you cannot be my friend. It's as simple as that. Because it's not going to work. Because I am a passionate, zeal-go child of God. We have people that are serving God that are not passionate about the things they do. I am very passionate about the things of God. And that is my priority. So if you don't value that aspect, we cannot be friends. Okay? So I don't know your values that you have set, your boundaries that you have set, for your life, your relationship. Maybe the time somebody can be around and they come to your house, they want to stay there forever. You are in a relationship and a guy visits you and they don't want to go. No. My barrier is after 9, you have to move. So you don't want people to take, the values that you have set around your life for granted. Guess what? If they don't respect it, the relationship is not going anywhere. Because you have to respect theirs, and they have to respect you. You know, Sunday something happened, and it came to Bishop's notice. The ushers were saying something to Bishop, and he made a statement. If somebody come here, and the first time they are here, they don't even value our instructions and how we do things, right away, it means that they cannot fit here, because we have a way of doing things. We are excellent people, you know, so we don't just do things for doing things sake. And if they don't want to value that, how can they be among us if they don't value what we have said, you know, as a church? So it's for you to build a stronger relationship. You always want to address when somebody crosses your values. When somebody tries to cross barriers, you always want to address that. There's another question here. What steps do you take to rebuild trust when it has been damaged in a relationship? What step can you take to rebuild trust when it has been damaged in a relationship? I think last week I mentioned it. Trust is everything. The Bible says that how can two work together unless they agree? So trust is what grew a relationship. You know, the Bible says that love your neighbor as yourself. Love is a command, but trust is not. The Bible didn't command me to trust you. It commanded me to love you. I can love you without not trusting you. But guess what? If I love you and I don't trust you, the love is not 100%. Because then every aspect I have to ask myself, can I trust you? So trust is very, very important. If your husband don't trust you as a wife, you are in trouble. And if a husband don't trust the wife, the marriage is not going anywhere. You understand? You will love, but without trust, the love is not even complete. So it's very, very important that trust is built. And when trust is broken, please, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Because sometimes people think that, oh, because I have forgiven you, I have to trust you. No, forgiveness is not for you. Forgiveness is for me. Because if you hurt me, or you keep on doing some things, you keep on repeating, you keep on lying, especially. For me, lying is no to me. Please don't try to lie to me. Because it pushed me to a realm that is bad. I mean, you lie 1, 2, 3, it pushed me to a far realm that I don't even want to deal with you. I don't trust people who lie. Say the truth. You are coming to me, something happened. Say the truth. Don't lie. You are dealing with me, something happened. Say the truth. Don't lie. Because you lie, it makes me put you to a place in my mind. You know, and it's hard to deal with you. And it's, you know, sometimes people think that, oh, because you have apologized, or because I say I'm sorry, or, you know, because I'm trying, you have to understand. Please, no, not when it comes to trust. Not when it comes to trust. And that's why you have to do everything when you are dealing with people, not to play with trust, not to joke with trust. Don't do that, because it's very hard to rebuild it. You know, it's very, very hard to rebuild it. And sometimes people think, oh, you are hard, you know. But when trust is broken, it damages relationship. It damages it. And you don't want good relationships. You don't want good people that God have, you know, bring your way to be damaged just because of trust. You know, so trust as much as possible. Pray, do everything you can not to be damaging trust in your relationship. Because once that is broken, the relationship is not going anywhere. The relationship, me as a pastor, I deal with a lot of people. I am commanded to love you, but I'm not commanded to trust you. So I can deal with you in a very nice way, in a very comfortable way, pray for you, do everything with you. But when it comes to trust, forget it. I'm not. Because trust is earned and trust is built. And once it's built, please, don't joke with it. Don't joke with it at all. Don't joke with it. Okay, let's take this question before we move on again. What does a meaningful relationship look to you, and how do you work towards fostering that in your interaction? What does a meaningful relationship look to you? Relationship is everything. I said, I think earlier, when God wants to bless you, He blesses you with people. When the enemy wants to distract you, He distracts you with people. So meaningful relationship is very important. And please don't take it for granted. If you get people who truly love you, people who truly care about you, don't joke with it. Don't joke with it. It's very, very important. And in your lifetime, if you have 2, 3 meaningful relationships, you are a blessed person. Don't take it for granted. All right? We are going to take a break and we will come back. Thank you so much. God bless you. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sister Dana and Wendy. Wendy said that the truth shall set you free. Oh, yes. Truth always sets us free, is it? Truth always sets us free. So it's better to let people that you are in relationship know that you are a truthful person. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Let everybody around you know that, oh, when this lady say she's coming, she's coming. Okay? So let your yes be yes and your no be no. Okay, let's go to what point are we? What point? I think we are 9.9. I noticed we have to do this again because we still have a lot of points. Yes, we still have a lot of points here. Okay, so the next point, because I forgot the point that we are in. The next point, don't be desperate while testing or talking to somebody. Don't be desperate. So as we want to be attractive to people, does not mean we have to be desperate. No desperation. Be yourself. Don't be desperate. And guess what? Don't be needy. Some of us are so needy. Don't be needy, especially those of us who are in, a relationship, like a man and a woman. If you are single and you are dating, don't be needy. Don't be needy. Okay, more needy you become, the less attractive you get. Learn to say no. No is a full sentence. No is a full sentence. So your no have to be no. So don't be needy. They don't need you. Please stay at your corner. You are not invited to that party. Don't bother yourself. Don't say, oh, why didn't they invited me? I will go anyway. Oh, no way. Even invitation, I'm finding it hard to go. Without invitation, there is no way. Not even my ring will pass. You understand? So don't be needy. You are paying your house rent or your mortgage. Enjoy your house. If they don't invite you, sleep. Get a book, read, add value to yourself. But guess what? Don't be needy. Don't let, people think that, oh, you need them. No, don't be needy. So don't be needy, and please, especially a single lady, when you say no, it's a full sentence. You don't have to explain why you are saying no. Okay? The next point, be yourself. Be yourself. Don't change yourself to win somebody. Please, don't change yourself to win somebody. Be yourself. If you have to improve, I will clap for you. Improve. But don't don't become who you are not. One of the things that entering into my 50, I have decided, and that's why I make that statement, and I'm telling you, that is my statement. I think the rest of how many years God will give me. To take people who they are. To take people however they want to be. To take them like that. But what I will not do is to change myself because of a behavior of somebody. What I will not do is to let somebody who is angry make me angry. What I will not do is to let somebody who is not going anywhere to let me also not go anywhere. What I will not do is let somebody who is so, all over the place to make me all over the place. So what can I do? If you want to be A, I will accept you as A, but you are not going to change me to be A. I will be myself. So if I want to be joyful, I don't care whether you are sad. I don't care whether your world is coming to an end. I will choose to be joyful. Your behavior is not going to affect my behavior. If you want to be mean, I will choose to be myself. I'm not going to also behave mean because you are mean. You understand? So don't never change yourself just to win. Anybody. Take people as they want to be and keep on moving. Okay? But don't change yourself just because you want to win people. And this point is very, very important. This point is very important. Don't reveal everything about yourself. Don't reveal everything about yourself. Everything that you are doing is open air. I'm on social media. That is my work. My work, I have to be on social media to reach the masses for Christ. So I'm on social media. I put what I want people to know about me on social media. That's it. So if you look at my social media and you think you know me, oh, you don't know me. Because what I want you to know is what I put there. I'm not going to take my whole life and put it on social media. I'm not going to take all my everything and give it to somebody just because I want to build a relationship with a person. No. I believe that sometimes, relationships are built in stages. Okay? As you guys are getting closer and closer every day, you are getting to know a lot of things from the person. Bishop made a statement that was very unique, but that is a true statement. He made a statement that now he's beginning to know that the people he thinks he knows, he doesn't know them at all. And that is true. Sometimes you think you know somebody and something happened and you're like, oh my, I don't even know this person at all. Because relationship is in stages. So don't be going around telling people everything about you. When me and Bishop were courting, the pastor that was counseling us made a statement. Because, me, I'm a person of few words. So we went to the counseling, and my answers was, short. And Bishop was, kind of complaining, and the man of God says that, you know what, it's not even advisable to say everything now. But as you guys are moving, going, building, you will get to know her more, and you get to know a lot of things about her. And that's my personality. So don't be going around telling everything, the food that you are eating, everything. Everything about your life. It's like an open book. People can just read it. No, please. No, you can't do that. If you want people to respect you, hold some things for yourself. Okay? Because you lose, you are not too attractive when people know everything about you. You lose that, golden, being just so much attractive. You lose that. Okay, you lose that. So don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, let me take more questions here because we have about 3 questions. So let me use the time to take some more questions. It says that when you feel a sense of emotional distance in a relationship, how do you approach, bringing that gap? How do you approach to bridge that gap? Like maybe you are very close to somebody, but now you sense, emotionally distance in a relationship. How do you approach the gap? Okay, bridge the gap for the gap to come a little bit closer, maybe like the way it used to be. It's a very interesting question because sometimes the way you feel about people is not the same way people feel about you. And as I said earlier, I believe that relationship is 2 ways. Okay? So if you sense distance, I think the best thing is to talk. I've noticed people don't like talking about things. They just push it under the rug, and they just keep on going, and it looks like it's creating more gaps, But I believe, especially me sitting here as I'm growing, it's 2 things. If something happened, I talk about it. If you think that, this is just something that you can handle, why do you have to call a meeting and, talking and all those things? If it's nothing, too serious, and you can just let it go and still will not affect the relationship, just let it go and continue to pursue each other, the relationship. But if it's creating, a tension, if it's creating the distance, then you know that if this is not addressed, it's going to affect the whole relationship. Then please, you have to address it. You have to address it. Leaving things, not addressing it, is not always the best. Because your emotions, your sense of emotion is not the same as the sense of the emotion of the other person. And sometimes people do things, say things, behave in a certain way that sometimes they are not even, aware of, or sometimes they catch it later. oh, I should have not said this. I should have not behaved this way. So if you bring it to their notice, and they are very good people, they will say that, I was even thinking about it. I think I should have not made that statement, or I should have not behaved that way. Then you gain your friend back. You talk about it. But if you keep on, putting it under the rug, you are not happy, you are not saying it. You are not happy, you are not mentioning anything. I personally think it's very immature. And at my age now, a friend of mine was watching the show. He said, hey, this is your 50th year. You are not joking with it. I said, yes. Now I'm grown. I can say I'm grown. I'm not a baby again. I'm not in my 20s. I'm not in my 30s. Not even in my 40s. I'm in my 50s. I'm matured. You have to behave in a certain way. I can't behave like I'm 30 years or 40 years. No. I'm matured. So there are some things now, it's not a priority to me. It's not important. But if it's important, it needs to be handled. It needs to be talked about. So don't push things, under the rug. If it needs to be discussed, please, let's do that, okay? So there is another question. How do you... Okay, I think I will take this one. What role does trust play in a close relationship, and how do you continue to build it over the time? This trust thing is something else. The whole thing is there cannot be a good relationship without trust. No, there cannot be any good relationship without trust. So guess what? Please, as much as you can, make sure you are building on your trust, and when you build it, don't break it. Don't take people's trust that they put in you for granted. Don't just, throw it out. Don't just let it go. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So when somebody trusts you, take it serious. Take it serious. Don't just throw it out. Don't just take it for granted when people trust in you. Another thing that is here is difficult conversation that apart, sometimes impart emotional depth in the relationship. Sometimes there are easy conversations, sometimes there are tough conversations. But guess what? If you need to talk about, it's better to talk about than to lose a good person. So you have to weigh it. Do you want to talk about or lose a good relationship? And if it's going to impact the relationship in a negative way, then whether it's difficult conversation or not, it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. So let's go to the next point, and probably we're not going to finish because we still have a lot of points here. Okay. Let's finish the show with this point. Show priority to your goals and not any other people. Show priority to your goals. Show priority to your goals. To your goals. You want people to be attracted to you. But guess what? You want to show priority to your goals. What you want to do in life is your priorities. You are going to school, that have to be your priority. You are building a business, that have to be your priority. You are building your family, that have to be your priority. So you don't drop your school, because you are chasing relationship. You don't drop your business because you want to build a good relationship with somebody. You don't drop your family because you want to build a relationship with somebody. So your priority have to be your goals, okay? So you show priority to your goals, especially your family members. You have to show your priority to. You know, I saw something, I think friends end with END. There are a couple of things, but family does not end with that. So sometimes some friends graduate to be more than even family, okay? But your immediate family, like your children, you know, if you're a wife, your husband, and your family, you really want to make sure that they are, you know, your priority. They are your priority, and that have to be, you know, your goal. It's very, very important. We do that. We was not able to finish all the points. We have a couple of points, but we are going to jump into another topic next week, God's willing. So we will end here with the relationship. I think we will still do the relationship, but we will look at it on the another side so we can be able to finish the point that we have. I hope the show has been a blessing to you. Thank you once again for sharing the video. Thank you for tagging your friends to come in. Please, we are on Instagram now, so those of you who are not on Facebook now, you can reach us on Instagram. We are on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's a lot of things God is laying on our heart to do, and we need the news to get out there. We need the news to get out there. So please like Woman of Influence page, especially those of you who has been complaining you are not seeing our shows on Facebook. If you like the page, then when we are on, you can be able to see. But thank you so much. I know the children are home. I know it's summer. Enjoy your summer. And please, as you are going around this summer, you know, enjoying, make sure that you are sharing your faith. Make sure that you let people know who you are, you know, in Christ. Don't be a Christian that is under the chair, okay, or under the table. The Bible says that when you light a lamp, you put it on the table so it can shine. Being an influential person is your lamp on the table. So you shine in your family, you shine in your community, you shine wherever you go. Okay, so if the Christ in you, the light in you, you cannot hide it under the table. It have to be on the table. So this is a great time. People are out this summer. Make sure that your light is on your table so people can see it. All right? God bless you, and we'll see you next week, God's willing. Have a wonderful.
Thank you for taking time out to join us today. We pray that today's discussion will encourage and help you moving forward as a man or woman of influence. We look forward to seeing you next week as we explore another topic of interest. The preceding program is sponsored by the partners and friends of Women of Influence and Grace Place TV. For more information on the Women of Influence show, please visit our website at www.womenofinf.com or follow us on our various social media platforms. You can watch our past episodes on our Women of Influence YouTube channel. Please be sure to like and subscribe. If you have a question, comment, inquiry, or testimony, we would like to hear from you. Feel free to email us. This show will not be possible without the support of viewers like you. If you would like to partner with us or donate to the Women of Influence show, you may do so by any of the provided mediums. Thank you.
Women of Influence.